Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. We're here at Office Depot off of in between Orange Blossom Trail and Orange Avenue. And this is kind of industrial commercial area off of Taft Island, Land Street area. And we got all these safety yellow floor stripes off the floor yesterday. We got them all off the floor in 2 days. A lot of hard work, but we didn't need to shop blast the floor or anything like all these other contractors told Office Depot they had to do. They're all, you can see them all, they're all over the place. They're on the back wall back there, all the way around. This is about, this area here in the warehouse is about a 55,000 square foot area. And it was completely covered all the way around. Lines, these red lines, striping everywhere. Numbers, kind of designating their staging areas. But we got it all up, and now what we're doing to get all like the safety yellow, kind of all the residue and stuff off the floor, all the bulk of it was all scraped up, shop vac, vacuumed up, and now it leaves a little bit of a yellow hazy residue on the floor. But we're using a solvent here, as you can see right here. That'll evaporate the wet marks, and you can see it right here. It's completely dry. So all the yellow residues off the floor. You can see, where the lines were at, because obviously these lines were where the paint was at, and then the rest of the areas around have been abused, basically. The foot traffic, pallet jacks, forklifts, and then all these stripes here has had a coat of paint over the top of it, protecting it for who knows how many years. So the other concrete around it's going to be a darker shade, but not too long of a time here, 6, 7 months, 8 months, up to a year or something, it'll all blend back. But if you would have shot blasted all these stripes off the floor, you'd have shot blast lines in the floor that there's nothing you could ever do about. So shot blasting's great, when you're actually putting permanent lines down. It's really, really hard to get up off the floor. Once they're in there, you shot blast it, apply your 2-part epoxy and your industrial strength protective clear coat, and it is really, really, really hard to get that stuff off. So when you're making your staging areas and you're doing permanent lines, you got to make sure you're 100% sure of what you're doing, and your layout's the way you exactly are going to want it forever. In this case here, they've got a great layout. It just, when they did this floor, they just put down a water-based traffic paint or so. Held up real well, I got to admit, but nothing's going to adhere to a sealed warehouse floor. So, like I said in the other video, all these contractors coming out here saying, "Oh, you have to shot blast all this safety yellow striping off the floor. It will not come up unless you shot blast it." Every contractor said that, but we've done so many of these floors that it's they're 100% wrong. It can all be scraped. So it looks good. I mean, obviously, like I said, there's going to be some lighter lines here, but that's where the concrete's been protected for years, so nothing we can do about that. But all the yellow haze is coming up, so it's all going to be fresh, clean concrete. It didn't mess up the finish whatsoever. It's like these lines were never here, and exactly what they wanted and what they paid for. So, and like I said, in time it'll all go back to the same eventually. A lot of lines. Today is just, all the lines were scraped on Tuesday and Wednesday. All these lines are going to get cleaned today. We'll come back tomorrow morning and we're going to start patching holes. There's like 1,300 bolt holes in this floor. So Friday and Monday, I think it'll take a couple days to patch all them holes, and then we'll come back Tuesday morning and we'll razor scrape all the excess. When you overfill the hole, allow it to dry, come back the next day. You don't even really have to wait till the next day, but we're gonna run out of time on Monday, so Tuesday morning we'll come back and we'll take a razor hole scraper thing and we'll just go right across that, go every single hole, and it'll be completely flush with the floor. More lines here. More lines here. There's a bunch of lines there on that back wall. It goes all the way back through here. There's more lines that were out there by those dock doors there. But it's a nice job. I want to thank Office Depot, Office Max for the project. We definitely beat their deadline. Everything was neat, clean, organized. We beat their deadline. The floor was done to absolute perfection. We hope to have continue to have a great working relationship with Office Depot, Office Max. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching another one of Orlando Painters LLC's commercial warehouse floor striping, floor epoxy projects, whatever you want to call it. Again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters LLC, 407-267-5886. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the week.